YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to my channel, hit the subscribe button as well as bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. Guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Gonna talk about some meme coins today over on Dextools, guys. But before we dive into Dextools to see what's popping, of course, we got to talk about the state of the market, right? But even before that, guys, I got to preface this, even though you guys just read that whole thing at the beginning, just want to preface this with telling you guys that nothing that you see on this channel is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not qualified to give financial advice. Cryptocurrency is super risky. So just do yourself a favor and don't buy anything that you see in any of my videos ever. I'm just trying to show you guys what's trending and teach you guys a little bit about how to read the charts, but don't ever buy anything that you ever hear me talking about ever under any circumstances. So now that we got that out of the way, as you guys can see, we are over here on coin market cap. Our entire cryptocurrency market cap is coming in at $3.3 trillion, up 1% today. And as you can see, our fear greed index also coming in at an 87, right? Extreme fear or extreme greed. Sorry, extreme greed. I wish it was extreme fear. But as you guys can see, extreme greed right here, people wondering, is Bitcoin going to start seeing a correction? Did talk about the fact that every time we enter this zone, it's kind of a little bit sketchy zone, right? We usually see a correction coming soon, and Bitcoin did try to hit 100K, touch 99. What a interesting thing, right? Bitcoin hit 99,000, just shy of 100K. Didn't quite crack 100K Bitcoin, just 99, and now, I mean, this, I don't know. Was it the top? Was it the top? Is there going to be more top? I don't know. Only time will tell, guys. You guys can see, though. The greed index slipping back a little bit. It was 88 earlier today, so it's slipping back a little bit. Bitcoin dominance also slipping back a bit. But the market's just kind of sitting, right? I feel like the market is very undetermined right now. Again, we do have some support. It seems like around this 89 range. Maybe we could crank up above it. I mean, maybe tomorrow or even maybe tonight we could see 100K Bitcoin. I feel like it'll happen during the daytime in the States, or like, I don't know. I always thought, like, where will I be when Bitcoin hits 100K? You know, like, will I be asleep? Will I be awake? Will I be telling all my friends, like, watching it happen? Or will I just wake up and be like, whoa, Bitcoin's 100K? I don't know. But as you guys could see, nobody would have thought, man, that Bitcoin would be sitting at 98,000 today. Again, I gave you guys my prediction. People said I was crazy for that. They said I was too bullish for saying that I think Bitcoin can hit 100K by inauguration. I said that around the 5th. And, like, we were at like 64K and people were just like, nah, man, that's crazy. And then by like literally, what are we at today? It's the 22nd. Like, just so much euphoria in the market right now. People are just loving crypto. And that's, I got people telling me like all these things, what I need to be doing with, things. And I'm just like, oh God, like they're here. They're here, boys. So, again, we want to definitely be careful because we know that when retail starts getting in the game, that means we're close to the top, guys. And you can see they're in the game, but I do feel like there'll be one quick shakeout of all of these paper hand retail investors before the big run up. So I just want to talk about some meme coins. I want to talk about also Ethereum and Solana and stuff like that. So let's check out, see what's going on the charts, right, guys? You guys can see Ethereum has been looking really funky, and we've been talking about it on the channel, guys. It's not news to us that Ethereum has been acting pretty funky. I've been one of the people talking about it, saying like, hey, you know, Ethereum has not been looking good. But Ethereum has been looking pretty decent, right? It is creating some kind of a cup and handle on this 1 month chart. You can see also on the 1 year chart, right? Look, 2 rejections on this doesn't look as good on the 1 year chart. On the 1 month chart, it looks okay. It looks like, you know, it needs to start cranking up, right? Because if it cranks down, it's not going to be what you want to see. But again, I don't know about that, right? It's not attractive. It's not, definitely not the most attractive chart that I've seen. Let's see if Solana looks any better or if Solana is also looking funky. As you guys can see, Solana starting to look a little sus as well. And I was saying this too in my last video. Solana looking a little bit suspect. In my opinion, a little less suspect because like we might have a possible double bottom here. And that could be bullish. I mean, if this thing wants to find some support here and keep running up, that could be good. Also on our 1 year chart, as you guys can see, we're still making higher lows on Solana. So That was my main thing. I'm like, you know what? If I hold some salt in through Thanksgiving, is that a good idea, or do I think that we'll be down from here on Thanksgiving? I really don't know. What do you guys think? I definitely want to know in the comment section. I'm just speculating, guys. I'm just speculating, but of course, anything can happen, right? You guys can see our market cap steady climbing. So is our greed index, though. We know that again, when they are greedy, we're fearful, and when they are fearful, we're greedy. So I just treat the market the opposite. When everybody is telling me about how I should have done this and that, and I'm just like, okay, all right, dude, sounds good. I was here way back then when nobody wanted to buy it, but I got it. I thank you for telling me now at the top what to do. Got it. Again, guys, this is what's gonna happen. I'm telling you, you're gonna get all your friends gonna tell you how they told you about Bitcoin. Your uncles, your grandpa, everybody's gonna be telling you. Your sister, your mom is gonna be like, I told you about Bit. Remember, I told you about Bitcoin a long time ago, and you're just gonna be like, are you serious? Like, you guys been ignoring me for how long? And what? Like, bro, yeah. But anyway, I had to go on that little tangent. Anyway, guys, let's talk about Dextools. Again, guys, none of this stuff over here is financial advice. This stuff actually over here, super volatile. But if you want to make these type of gains, you got to be trading into volatility. But again, guys, volatile means that stuff can go down just as fast as it went up. Want to talk about some coins that have just been really holding some their weight. It seems like, as you guys could see on some of these pumps. Want to look at Bully Coin on Sol actually, because this one is growing in holders, right? Trending now, number 7 and 19,000 holders. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I mean, is this a coin that can possibly see a future? Nice bull flag forming on the 3-day, right? It is already at 182 million market cap. We might see a Bitcoin correction that might cause some sell off, but look, this thing is maintaining higher lows. I would be cautious. I mean, it is maintaining higher lows, but look, we might have shoulder head shoulder right here. So again, I think it's responding to Bitcoin for sure. For sure, for sure. Like, look at this, right? This was looking like a rising wedge. It's actually looking like it broke. It's broke. And it might start seeing some sell off. Again, I feel like that's because we're seeing a sell off, even with Solana. A lot of these coins are gonna correct down with Solana because people are very paper handsy right now. They're very paper handsy with the market. So I expect that. I expect a lot of people to be up all night watching the market, paranoid. Um, I don't really do that much. I just try to, like, before I go to bed, I guess I'll play the 4-hour chart just so I see how I feel. Um, because again, the 4-hour chart tells me what happened in the past 4 hours, but it's also kind of gives me like a little bit of a like. Okay, let's see. I'll show you what I mean. Show you what I mean. Since sometimes I just be talking, right? Pull up the RSI, and I'm gonna pull up these Kellner channels right here. So let's see where we're sitting right now, right? If you look on the 30-minute chart, it looks like we're bouncing off this 30. If we're looking at like a 15-minute chart, again, you can see this. We just started having this price volatility. This thing needs to break above this second level, this Kettner channel. But what I'm talking about is when I'm going to sleep, I'm looking at this 4-hour chart right here. Um, So if I saw this on the 4-hour chart, again, that one's not as telling on a 4-hour chart, I guess. Well, let me see. Even that 2-hour chart's it's kind of saying that there's some sell-off. This 1-hour chart is pretty telling, but again, we were making good price action on this coin until it decided it wanted to break down. If it decides it wants to break up above this Kettner channel on this 1-hour, it could still be doing well. It could actually see a run up, actually. But again, got to be careful because on that 30-minute too, look, shoulder, head, shoulder, right? And then look, bear flag. This thing breaks below this 30-minute mark, actually. It's not going to be good. So I think a lot of people are just trading on smaller time intervals right now because, again, the market is looking very sus right now. Looking like it's trying to do a fake, or I don't know, either they want you to have a happy Thanksgiving, or they just want you to be sad. They just want you to be that guy on Thanksgiving that just don't want to talk to nobody. Just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. The Thanksgiving family function or whatever. Another coin I want to talk about is Cheyenne coin. This Cheyenne coin, man, has been gaining a lot of attention. It looks like it's on a dip right now. 37. Let me see what this price is at right now. Yeah, see? This, on the other hand, 5-minute chart looking pretty healthy. This thing looking pretty decent. I mean, this might at least be a good swing opportunity. You do want to make sure that, because again, we are making a recovery here on this 15-minute. We want to make sure that we could stay in an uptrend, right? Because technically, we kind of created a bull flag here, and then we broke down, and then we kind of created a cup and handle, and then we kind of broke down again. So really, this can really even break down on the 15-minute chart. Super volatile right now again, and that's what the 5 minutes telling us too, right? Look, we're up and down on this Kettner channel, right? And I do like trading with the Kettner channel because to me it just makes it easier. Like, I don't know, a lot of people tell me when they watch my videos, they're like, dude, I don't understand when people trade, but I understand when you trade because I could just see like what's going on, and I'm literally able to watch it. You could see I'm like, okay, they're playing on the 3-minute. Look, the 3-minute already broke down. So again, this is no longer looking as good to me at all. This is looking like it. And look at that price even on that 12-hour. But again, I like playing the recovery. I mean, this is a coin that has 37,000 people holding it, a lot of eyes on it. If I can catch a cheaper price on this, I mean, shoot, man, I like finding things that I feel like are undervalued. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if now is the floor. I don't know if it's gonna be lower. Again, it is at 11 million market cap. It did have an insane run up. I mean, this coin went really high. Let me see exactly how much market cap this thing had at an all-time high. At all-time high, this thing was sitting around like 20 million. So, I mean, it's not down now. It is down. I mean, it's past 7 days. You can see it's down 50%, right? So, but can it make a recovery? I mean, shoot, in my opinion, I think that a coin like this could possibly see some people shopping at the bottom or looking for a bottom. A lot of these people look like they're trying to time a bottom in some kind of way on this, but um, you know, who knows if this thing will stay going up. I really don't know. You guys, this is a project that maybe if you like it, you do your research on it. I don't know. Another coin. Let's talk about Madcoin, man. Madcoin has really been seeing some good gains. So I'm wondering how it's doing during this Bitcoin price consolidation, right? You can see it's at 55 million right now. A lot of people telling me that, you know, I had made a video on Mad talking about it being a trending coin a long time ago, and they did their research. They went out and got it, and they ended up making a lot of money on this coin. So congratulations to all you guys that made money on Mad coin. I don't know if it's gonna stay bullish though, right? Like, actually, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I mean, this thing got the volume, man. It's been trending. Nice bull flag actually in the 4-hour. Would I go to sleep looking at this? I'd feel better going to sleep actually looking at this because again, this is a bull flag on the 4-hour. So let me see some of these other smaller time intervals though. See, but what happened on this 1-hour chart, right? 1-hour chart telling me something different, telling me we've already broke our momentum, right? And we could possibly have a shoulder head shoulder going here. We really need to start breaking above this. Like, it's really at the moment of decision for a lot of these coins. But I feel like Mad Coin on the 1-hour, at least, it's still looking like it's headed up. But some of these other smaller charts, I'm feeling like, ooh, look at that 30-minute. Oh, that 30-minute, right? Is it going to stretch? And if it rejects again, that can also be another, right? Shoulder, head, and then another shoulder. That could be another situation where this coin needs to do a little bit of correcting. But again, 15-minute looking pretty good, huh? Some big buy orders coming in on Madcoin. Let's see some of these. Oh, 5-minute looking like it wants to break up. See? So this is why I say I start larger and then I go smaller. You see, people are trying to bet on the bull flag right now. But again, some of these people on the 3-minute, I don't know, they might be seeing something different, right? This 1-minute also looking like shoulder head shoulder, right? Oh, you see how fast it ticked up? People don't know. Very undecided. That's why I say I don't like to trade too much on the 1-minute. Just because you have a dang heart attack trading on this 1-minute chart, man. You paper hands out 40 times out of a trade. Some of you guys do that. Some of you guys will be sitting on that little 1-minute chart, paper hands in your way out. But I mean, again, if I feel good about the coin, I see it's retesting some resistance on the 4-hour, then probably what I would do, honestly, is set a price alert on my phone. And if the price decided it wanted to reject off the zone, then I would just, because again, you're trading off your wallet or whatever, a lot of you guys. So just set a price alert. If the price goes to, whatever, this resistance or this level of support, then I'm going to wake my behind up and be at my computer and decide what I want to do, you know. But that's just kind of how I do it, I just some of you guys will just literally be up all night, but I really like price alerts, man. I like price alerts a lot. I just set a price alert right on my phone, and I'm able to know if the price breaks down, wake my butt up, and get on my computer, do what I gotta do real quick, go back to sleep, take my L like a man, don't come crying and stuff, because again, I'm responsible, I'm an adult, take responsibility for my buys. Okay, so again, let's check out this coin again. I'm just talking about these same couple coins because for the sake of the technical analysis, guys, I just want you guys to kind of just see how I use some of these indicators just for educational purposes, of course, guys. That's what this whole video is about. It's not about what to go buy. It's just about how kind of learning about a little bit how I trade. And you could use other indicators too. That's awesome. I'm not telling you other indicators are not good. There's a ton of indicators on here, right? I only use 2 of them, but look how many there are. Different people use different ones. Again, I'm not knocking any of these. That whatever works for you is what works for you. This is just what works for me. I feel like it makes it easier to scalp. And then I just feel like it's easy to, even if you're new, it's easy. So I try to make trading easy for myself. I try to look for these zones where I feel like there's going to be sell off, and trading with Kettner channels just helps me do that. So, but again, that's what I told you guys. This is what we're looking for. We're looking to see if we already like broke this, right? We were already going up. See, higher low, higher low, higher low. Then what happened? Bam, retest, right? Retest. So possible double bottom, maybe bottom here, bottom here. We touch. Maybe if we could stay bullish. But again, technically, we did reject, right? And if we reject off of this zone right here, we're maintaining a downtrend. If we break above it, it's a different story, right? But it looks like, okay, looks like this scene, it might be seeing some volume. Maybe it does want to go, right? Now it's turning in as the hot one. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think this coin has some more upside to it? You guys could see it is getting some good buy orders. It's so funny, man. People don't want to put these kind of buy orders down at the bottom, but they'll put big buy orders at the top. And I mean, I guess I understand it. You don't want to put, I don't like to put crazy numbers into small coins like that because you could really lose all your money really fast, like within seconds, bro. Look at that McDonald's M. Talked about it. Talked about it. That's gonna cause some sell off. You see how we just broke that this uptrend on this 1 minute? Watch how this plays out. Unless we can close some of these smaller candles, no. That's not what you want to see. I would almost bet that this would go down in this situation. We're just gonna see. Just people like to watch me trade live sometimes. Look at that. This is short opportunity. Yeah, this thing's gonna retest. Can it stay? No. I think again, McDonald's M, rising wedge. Remember I told you guys, whenever I see that there's more than one thing that are going against the trade, it's probably an indicator that this is gonna see some correction. You could see, I don't think it's gonna hold, man. I don't think it will want to hold. I mean, unless they start getting some monster buy order, it's not looking good for that. It's not what you want to see in your recovery. Again, you want to see higher lows. You don't want to see these candles start closing lower. Look, now you think that they're going to make a recovery, but this is how you get stuck in a trade, my boy. I'm telling you. You get stuck up in a trade doing this kind of stuff. Let me pull up these candle charts so you guys could see what I mean. This price is going to have to do something in this next minute candle. It's going to have to do something. Is it going to hold some support or is it going to break down? And that's why, again, I look at both, right? Because I may have not have seen that little McDonald's M form if I wasn't looking at the line chart. Line chart tells me, spaghetti-o. But this candle chart also tells me, hey, we're still holding a little bit on this Kettner channel. But again, that McDonald's M, Means that I'm not loving it. And that little Nike check that you saw also is not very good. So look at that on the 3 minute, right? You see what I mean? You see how that broke down a little bit there? And you're going to start seeing it on some of these more small time intervals. You see what I mean right there? You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? You see how we're breaking below that? So on this 15 minute, maybe we could possibly eat up this candle. That would be good. It definitely needs to, but again, on them smaller intervals, not looking as good. Now, if I wanted to see if I, feel comfortable going to sleep again, I don't feel comfortable going to sleep in a trade like this right now because let's see what's going on in this 30-minute chart now. Again, shoulder, head, shoulder, right? You got a shoulder, head, shoulder on the 30-minute chart. And then you get on these smaller time intervals. It's just looking like not good, bro. Looking like bad news bears, dude. This look like you want to retest that bottom level, right? More than likely. I mean, again, anything could happen, right? Anything could happen. Markets are unpredictable, highly volatile. You see how that broke down right there? We watched it happen real time, guys, and I saw it as soon as it happened. I saw it happen right here as soon as it went boom, boom, boom. I said, oh, Lord. They're going to be holding on. They're going to be holding on. So right now, yeah, people be holding on. But again, what could happen now, right? It could go up to this zone right here. This is what I'd be concerned about. It goes up to this zone right here, and rejects off of this. And look what you got: shoulder, head, shoulder. Now what do you got? Now you got the McDonald's M that's telling you not loving it. Then you got a shoulder, head, shoulder, another indicator that you're gonna go down. You got this rising wedge that already had broken down. Yeah, see, this is what bears look for, right? If I'm shorting the market, this is a put right here all day long. I would have put a put right up here when I was telling you guys that it was not looking good. And you see how a lot of people, they already knew that. They were like, oh, yikes, yikes. And if you didn't have open the Kettner channel, you probably wouldn't have saw it. But even if you didn't have open the Kettner channel, I mean, this chart just doesn't look good. We could even remove it. But some people would think that you could possibly have a double bottom here. You wouldn't really see just how serious the support is. I mean, really, if it doesn't hold this, it's going to break down. And you guys could see right here, even, yikes, we were oversold right here. So is it going to tick up and go back to oversold, or is it more likely drop down and retest these lows? You could see even how it's reacted in the past on the RSI chart over here. This is a relative strength index to let you know we're overbought and oversold. I like to watch that thing too. You see, we got this bear flag forming right here. It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good, and you can see it's starting to sell off a little bit. Some of these guys still buying it though, man. Some people still buying it up. So I guess we'll see. If that coin still has the juice to continue going. Let's talk about some other coins though. Whoa, Safe Moon coming out of nowhere. Another Safe Moon. What the? As you guys can see, Safe Moon was absolutely on a tear earlier today. Actually, I heard about it. I've been hearing about this thing, man. Oh, is it still on a tear? Safe Moon on Solana now. I don't know. Maybe this thing does come back. I mean, Safe Moon had a big community. This only has 3,000 people. Safe Moon ended up being a scam on Binance chain, so I don't know if it's gonna be a scam on Solana too. Definitely, again, don't buy anything in this video. Go do your research on this stuff. But again, a lot of people, big buy orders, I guess, coming in on this thing. These audits over here, you could check them too. They're always automated, so just understand that on Dextools, they're automated. So you can check the contract over here, see what the holder count's looking like on something like this. This is just all stuff that I check when I'm looking at these coins. I'm always paying attention, man. Always paying attention. So they have 2,900 holders, 32,000 transactions or transfers. So, you can see a lot of people have made a lot of transfers. Radium, the top holder, holding 7% of their liquidity. And then this is the token creator right here. Seems like the rest of these guys, they're not holding too much, I guess. Let's see. Actually, this is too much. They're holding too much, dude. They're holding too much of the supply. I don't like it. Because they hold too much of the supply. They hold like 40% of the supply, bro. Like, these guys decide that they just want to obliterate you. They can. And they're the ones that have the main price impact. So this sell-off that they're seeing, I don't really like this project, to be honest with you. Just as fast as I did that research. Again, this is all live, guys, and it's just my 2 cents. That project can go to 1 billion, bro. I don't know. I can't tell you. Oh, look at this guy, bro. Harold. Harold at 3.67. This guy, he's like what is he? I've seen him before. He's like a YouTuber or something. I don't know. Where's Harold from? Is he a YouTuber guy or oh, he's a meme guy. I've seen him in the meme. He's a meme. That's why I'm like, I don't remember like ever hearing his voice, but I remember seeing his face. He's a meme. He's like the uncomfortable. He makes that face. So yeah, you can see his coin's at like 3.7. Um, yeah, and that McDonald's M right on that 15-minute chart is letting me know that this thing's probably gonna see some more sell off. And look at this on this 30-minute chart again. This thing looking like it's trying to find a bottom. I wouldn't. This thing looks like a falling knife. To be honest with you, I'm not trying to throw shade on it. Again, this coin was just trending a second ago, but technically this is not really what I would really look for. This thing is still breaking down. It's still creating lower highs, so it needs to start breaking up in order for it to start looking good to me. And again, the 1 minute chart ain't really telling me much. We can check some of these other again. We could pull up, make it easy for us, right? For the sake of the video, guys, for the sake of the educational purposes. Look, you see what I mean? We're rejecting off of this bottom level. We rejected here. We rejected here. We created a shoulder head, shoulder here. Look, blow off top, shoulder head, shoulder, broke below the bottom level, rejected, rejected. Now rejecting off this bottom Kettner channel. Now do you see the bet that you're taking? You see how it's different than if you didn't have the Kettner channel open? It just looks a lot different, right? Now you see what people are actually fighting over right now. They're fighting over the 5-minute chart right now. So again, 5-minute chart, very telling. And what's happening on the 15-minute chart? Again, McDonald's M and the bear flag. Dude, if I'm in this trade, honestly, I'm setting a put right here, boy. I'm setting a put right here, and I'm calling for some sell-off. I think this thing is going to see some significant sell action based off of this chart. And again, it is trending at a hot 9. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see if we look on some of these smaller intervals. Oh, look at that, Crypto J. Are you wrong, Crypto J, or are you right? Sometimes I'll be wrong, but then I'll be right sometimes too. But as you guys can see, it does look like it's rejecting off the 3-minute, right? The 1 minute too. You see how it's easier when we have the Keltner channels open? They help us see these zones a lot easier than us just trying to eyeball it, or you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm good on this stuff, so I'm to the point where I don't even need, like, I'm to the point where I'm like, oh, it's already rejecting off of that bottom level. I could already see it before I even pull up the Kettner channel because I look at these charts every single day. But again, when it gets to the times of volatility, I do have open the chart. You know, I could see when this thing has retested right here. I could see that this is a rising wedge. I could see that this is a shoulder head shoulder. I could see all this stuff that's going on. But that Kettner channel, again, it would have helped me see, you know, when we're rejecting off this, rejecting off that. And again, I told you opportunity in this trade and the other one where I'm like, this looks more like a put opportunity than a call. Again, a put means I feel like this is going to sell off. A call opportunity means this is a buy. When you buy it, it's a call. When you sell it, it's a put. Those are like stock terms, I guess. But yeah, let's talk about Bert, right? Let's talk about Bert. As you guys could see, Bert has everything looking funky right now. The market just looking funky. Ugh. Interesting. All right, look at that McDonald's. I told you, not loving it, right? You guys are gonna get so used to seeing that. You're gonna see that, and you're gonna be like, Jay, I remember you taught me that. You taught me this pattern, man, and it really helped save my butt so many times, man. Some of you guys always tell me, oh, when's the top of this? When's the top of that? Dude, I can't tell you when the top is, but I would definitely recommend that you study the charts and learn what trend reversals look like, because this is textbook right here, right? This McDonald's M is very notorious. It means it's gonna bleed the block, man. The whole thing gonna dump, you know? Same thing. We got this flagpole forming right here, and then this bear flag forming right here. It can be a sign that we can see this thing break lower. It's more than likely. It's more than likely on a coin like this. To be honest with you guys, can it still double bottom? It's a possibility, but is it a probability? I don't really know. Based off of that chart, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say it was a probability. I would say it's a possibility. Again, right? We already broke our momentum. We're no longer got any momentum going here. Now we're hoping for some kind of a wedge. But again, rejection after rejection and possible double bottom. But again, this is just not really what I would be looking for. I'd be looking at this more like a little too early to call, but I'd be looking at it more like a put. We would be, again, pulling up our calendar channel. A lot of TA for today, huh? See how we rejected off that shoulder, head, shoulder, and now we're rejecting off of this zone. What does that tell me, guys? Tells me that I'm probably not going to be buying this at this price. Tells me that I might see a cheaper price. We already broken below, but again, it could turn around. See, look, maybe he's going to turn around. Right, it did start breaking below this. Trending, but we do talk about that falling wedge being good. So, again, sitting on some key resistance right here on Bert on the 15-minute. 30-minute looking like it's going to see some more spill off. As you guys could see, the 1 hour also looking like it's going to see some more spill off, but also looking like possibly a bottom. But again, guys, I don't think that this is a probable bottom. It looks like it wants to sell off. I could be wrong. That's just basically what I feel off of the chart. And again, I just go off of TA. I ain't trying to throw shade on the project. Not trying to hurt your feelings. Look at Harold. Is it pumping or dumping? Is it pumping or dumping? Did Harold shock me? Was I wrong? Did he make a fool out of me? Or am I gonna be able to say I told you? Told ya. I don't know. Harold looking like undecided, but look at that. See, it's still rejecting, bro. This 5 minute ain't telling me nothing. You ain't telling me nothing, Harold. Look at that. See, look. Harold's showing me a lack of volume right now. I'm not liking it. If he rejects off of this, it's going to go down. Shoulder, head, shoulder, down, boy. Look, this is not the first time that we've tested this range on the RSI. And it seems like we tested a couple times here, and then we dumped. We're testing a couple times, and I don't know. What do you guys think, though? You guys like any of these coins? Let me know in the comment section. I also want to know what coins that you're looking for. Don't want this video to go on too long. It's already over 30 minutes, guys. But, hey, if you want to come trade with your boy Crypto J, all you got to do is share this video over on Twitter at JTalksCrypto. I'm going to pick all you guys up. You can come trade with your boy Crypto J. Or if you don't have Twitter, all you got to do is take a screenshot that you follow my YouTube channel and send it to me on IG. I'm going to pick you guys up. You could come trade with your boy Crypto J. You got to be following me over on IG too. And then if you don't have either one of those, follow me on TikTok and DM me, and I'll get you in. Okay? I'll catch you guys next one. Peace.